Hey, welcome back to your Caribou Data Science channel, Israel. Today is Friday, October the 8th, 2021. Before we get started, I have a few favors to ask. You know the drill. Subscribe to the channel, please. Like the video, and click on the share button. Share the video with on Facebook and Twitter. You can also share the video on an email or text message by copying and pasting the link. Now, before we get started again, I do have two more, actually one and a half more favors to ask you. The one half favor is if you're interested in data analytics and R programming, by all means, join me at 8 p.m. this evening on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel is in the description below. And now the second video is I'm trying to start up a Twitter channel. Okay, so I'd appreciate it if you would click on that Twitter link and follow me on Twitter today. All right. So let's just get on with the show, Israel, shall we? Okay, as you can currently see, you currently have 1.3 million cases, 7,882 deaths. Now, if you look here, your cases have doubled. You have twice as many cases in 2021 as you had in 2020, despite a massive vaccination effort. Okay, how many of these people here were vaccinated, particularly in the second half of the year, particularly in the second and third quarter? Okay, if you come down here, you can see your deaths have also passed 2020 deaths. You're out to maybe 5,000 deaths for the year. Okay. Now, what about COVID-19 cases by day? If we look over here, you can see you had a long declining pattern in cases down to here. For 3 or 4 months, you had really single-digit cases. Okay. Then in July, something happened, and it began to increase again. And on September the 8th, that number spiked to 22,291 cases for a single day. And on October the 6th, that number had fallen back down to 2,246 cases per day, with an average of 2,379 cases per day. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so let's take a look at daily deaths now. First of all, you had three peaks here, the middle one being the largest at the beginning of the year. I'll just point out one interesting thing. Most of the countries we look at today are going to have a single spike which peaks back in the first quarter of 2021, and then it falls all the way down until July. And then in July, you're going to see different countries show an increase beginning in July. Okay, so I also find that kind of interesting. And again, your high on January was on January 27th with 92 deaths. And over here on October the 6th, that number had fallen down to seven deaths for a single day, with an average number of deaths of 15.8 per day. Okay? So your numbers looking pretty doggone good. Okay, let's be honest about this. Your numbers is looking pretty good. But again, you can see the long declining pattern here, followed by what a 4-week decline here. But the question is, how many of these people were vaccinated here this year? Okay. Again, the single spike in deaths, followed by a long declining pattern down to the summer months. Then in July, deaths began to increase again for the next 4 weeks. Then now for the 5 weeks in a row now, they've been declining. Okay, so that's good news. Let's take a look at your monthly case. We can see August, September was the second and third most months of cases for any month so far. What about deaths? Deaths even showed us a 2 month increase above 8,000, about 900, and about 600 to 900 between these two here. Okay. So that's not particular. That's not really great news, is it? But hopefully September will restore order, and the September numbers will be below these 2 months here. Okay. So that concludes your report for today, Israel. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share the video on Facebook and Twitter. Also, if you're interested in data analytics and our programming, join me tonight at 8 p.m. for Dave's Data Analytics live stream on Twitch. Just a link in the description below. And also, I'd appreciate you help me getting a Twitter feed up and running, because you can look in the description again. You can see the link to my Twitter account. Click on that link today. Follow me on Twitter. Okay. Thanks so much, Israel. I'll catch you tomorrow with an update. We'll catch you on Sunday with an update report. Okay.